Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AVGR. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the green line there is coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates need to be made. So let's get some things prepped up as we head into the weekend. As a quick recap from the video on Thursday, basically AVGR was a total gap and trap, pump and dump, whatever you want to call it. But now to give credit where credit's due, and what sets up a pretty interesting scenario is that the price has just finally started to go sideways, which is pretty bullish. Now I realize, well, geez, Clay, that's setting the bar kind of low that you're just saying this sideways price action here is bullish. Well, yeah, I realize that is kind of setting the bar kind of low, but you also have to keep the overall perspective and context that until this point, I mean, the price was just getting absolutely hammered to the downside. So yeah, after getting, just hammered like that, sure, even just to see sideways price movement. Now, is that a guarantee of anything? No, there's no such thing as a guarantee, but it's at least much better than seeing the price continuing to crash and crash and crash. And it's at least logical at this point to wonder and throw out the question, hey, I wonder if this is some sort of bottom that has begun to form. Again, no guarantees, but it's at least logical. It's at least rational to throw out there. Case in point being, if the price was still just drifting down and down and down, and you said, I wonder if this is the bottom. Like, what are you talking about? Why would you say that? What do you see that would make that a logical proposal to make if the price is still just going straight down? But with at least the price going sideways, it becomes, again, not a guarantee, but at least logical to throw out there. And to best kind of illustrate that, what caught my eye is that the price is building some higher bases, and that base to kind of keep an eye on going into next week is going to be right there at 65 cents. If you look, yeah, I guess you got to look relatively closely, but you can see there was a low right there from Thursday, and then this morning, Friday, 2 separate occasions, the price got there and bounced up off above it. So if the price can stay above there, then yeah, the bottom could very well be forming for a nice bounce to the upside. If there is any sort of bounces to the upside, the initial level to keep a close eye on is going to be that purple line there, the 50-period simple moving average. Right now, that is valued at 83 cents, but keep in mind moving average. So that value will move and change as Monday and then next week all play out. But yeah, no doubt about it. With the sideways price action here, definitely an interesting setup going into next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.